Hey everyone, Reclaimer here from 2XP Gaming. We're going to be going over a new series today, and basically what we're going to be talking about is this is a new series that 2XP is going to be doing, and we're calling it Noobs. And it's not noobs in the sense of, oh, we're going to be showing you some uh, videos of people acting like noobs. This is actually a series designed for those that are just getting into gaming and helping them decide what ends up being best for them. So, in the series, we're going to be talking about a variety of different things, but the first video we're going to be going over is the long heated debate of PC gaming versus console gaming. And this isn't going to take on a mode that some others go through where it's just bashing one and going into, how great PC gaming is and how much console gaming sucks and vice versa. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be going over the benefits to console gaming and PC gaming and some drawbacks to both of them, so that when you're looking out there and you're trying to decide what you want to get into, this gives you a little bit of a better idea of how how you can get into gaming and what the options are out there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're really going to be focusing on consoles such as the Xbox One, PS4, and the Wii U and all the other crazy Nintendo Wii stuff that's out there, versus Windows-based PC gaming. And we're going to highlight a couple different things in each section here. So first we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about console gaming. So console gaming, when I talk about console gaming, I'm referring primarily to, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be referring to the Xbox One and the PS4. These are the latest next-gen, quote-unquote, next-gen consoles that have been released recently in the last few months. The PS4 retails for $400, and the Xbox One originally retailed for $500, but I'm seeing it go as low as $450 now. So the console gaming market is very robust, and console gaming is a great option for gamers that want to have a very easy grab and go experience. So what I mean by that is, you want to get into gaming, you know that the Xbox One or the PS4 has been built for gaming, and I guess it depends on whose opinion you ask. A lot of folks think the Xbox One was really built for entertainment, but regardless, they were both built for gaming, and you know that they're built for that, and you can go and you can spend the $450 or $500 and grab a console, plug it into your TV, plug it into your power outlet, and you have a gaming machine already built, ready for you. It's fairly inexpensive when you think about it. Some PC builds that people do, usually a very good gaming PC, you're going to be talking anywhere from $800 to upwards of however expensive you want it to be. Whereas a console, you're spending $500 or less, and you have the machine already to go. Another benefit of console gaming is it's easy, and what I mean by that is, like I said, you plug it in and you are there. You create an account either through PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, and you have an online presence. You can either buy a disc in the store, or you can download it using your internet connection and install it to your hard drive, and you can start playing games. So that's very easy if you think about it. Next thing we want to talk about is entertainment. Now, a PC, you absolutely have entertainment built in, but you have to download programs, install apps, and things along those lines. Whereas with a console, you plug it in and you have your Xbox Live account or your PSN account, and you can go right ahead and start watching Netflix or ESPN or use Skype or Facebook. Again, you can do all of that on a PC. I just think the console makes it a little easier for someone to plug this console into your living room and have it be the hub of your living room, so to speak. And I also think with consoles that being social on it is a little easier than PCs. And what I mean by that is, a lot of your friends out there probably have an Xbox or a PlayStation. So all you need to do is get their their gamer tag or their PlayStation name, and you're on the friends list with them. You can go ahead and start matchmaking and send messages and Skype and all those other fun things. Again, you can do that on the PC. I just feel that just coming from a console background, that it probably is a little easier to go right out of the box. Now, here's where, in my opinion, the consoles lack in their implementation. A big thing for consoles, in my opinion, is they are not easy to customize. They're not really designed to be customizable. Once you get that console, you're not really going to be doing too much in terms of changing out the graphics capability or the RAM or the processor. You have the unit, that's the unit that you got, and that's what you have. The PlayStation, I believe you can change the hard drive capacity. The Xbox One, as far as I'm aware, you cannot do that. Additionally, there are USB ports on the consoles. However, you can't really just go ahead and plug any old thing in and have it work. Next thing with the console, a downside to having a console is they become outdated pretty quick. They try and put in the next gen hardware, but if you think about it, consoles can go for 5 to 7 years before they get a new iteration. Or like with Xbox, really from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, you're talking about a 10-year difference. So it does become outdated. So the hardware that's in it now, definitely next gen, but in a couple of years, you're not going to be able to upgrade to the most current equipment. Another thing that I think is a downside to consoles, and this is getting better over time, but it's still lacking, is access to indie games and early access type games. I think that with a PC, especially through Steam, you're getting much better access to your indie games and your early access games, where you can go ahead and spend $5 and you have a particular game that's an indie game or something like that. So again, you can definitely do that on the console, and it is getting better. But I think that the indie gaming and early gaming communities are much better on a PC. So with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to transition from console and we're going to get into PCs. So PC gaming is what I primarily do, so I'm a little biased towards PC gaming. But in terms of the pros, I definitely think there are plenty of pros for a PC gamer. The biggest one that I can see is the ability to customize. Depending on what you want to do, you can either build a rig yourself, or have a friend or a family member do it for you, or have a company do it for you, and you get to pick and choose what you put in your gaming computer. You also have the ability then to go ahead and change whatever you want with it. 2, 3 years go down the line, you want to throw a new processor in it, go ahead and buy a new one, swap it out. You want to change your storage? Easy. You want to go ahead and get new RAM? Go for it. It's very easy to customize your PC, not just hardware, but software as well. There's a litany of software out there for gamers that help you customize your computer, have different types of voice over IP, or game libraries, or filming. There's a lot of different things out there for a PC gamer to customize their gaming machine with. So definitely, I think that PC gaming does a much better job of allowing you to customize. Additionally, I think PC gaming does have very robust communities. Not to say that the consoles don't, but the Steam community is, in my opinion, the best community out there in terms for gamers. The Steam community allows folks to develop their own add-ins for games, and you get to go through walkthroughs and guides all within your game. It's really an awesome community. Not to mention the forums out there and just all the people that are out there willing to help you and help you decide what's best for you, and talk about how to get through a certain level in a game, and give you guides to achievements. So it's pretty darn awesome community that the PC gamers have. In terms of performance, I think that PC gaming will always offer the best performance for your games, and I throw that back to customization. Don't get me wrong, the next gen consoles that are out right now definitely have great performance, but as time goes on, you're going to notice that hardware just gets older and it's not taking advantage of the ability of different hardware that's out there right now. So with PCs, you can put in the hardware to make sure that it has the absolute best performance for your games. And finally, just the ability and flexibility surrounding PCs. You're able to change. You can change your software at your own accord. You can change your hardware whenever you want. It just gives you more flexibility, which is really awesome. Downsides to PC gaming: it can be expensive. If you look at the consoles, like I said, you go spend $500 or less, and you're walking away with your console. With a PC game, a PC gaming machine, you could be spending $800+ to build your computer, not to mention you have to buy software for it, and then as time goes on, you're going to want to upgrade and change things. So you're going to be spending a lot of money, but you're also getting that performance and flexibility that you want. And I don't necessarily know if this is considered a downside, but it is a trap that many of us fall into, myself included, and that is having a gear addiction. Um, I feel that PC gamers, fall into this trap, so to speak, where you have to have the latest and greatest out there. And if you think about it, that's a good thing because you can do this whenever you want. But the problem is, you get a GTX 780 card, and now they come out with the GTX 800 series a month later. Well, what are you going to do? A lot of people will say, I'll get the new card. Why not? But you're spending a lot of money there. So that gear addiction is a trap that many of us can fall into when it comes to PC gaming. I don't necessarily know if that's a downside, but it is something to watch out for. And another thing is the ability to be mobile with it. Now, and when I speak about being mobile, say you have a bunch of friends and you want to get together and you want to have a gaming night, right? Well, they can just bring their controllers to your house and you can go ahead and get started, or they can bring their console over and you can set up multiple TVs. Whereas with PC gaming, you have to lug your computer over to somebody's house. You have to bring your peripherals unless they have some for you already. And I think with PC gaming, it's not as easy to get that in-person socialization as it is with a console. Now, keep in mind, PC gaming, just like console gaming, offers, the matchmaking and the ability to be with your friends remotely. But when it comes to being together with your friends in the same room, I think console gaming is a little easier. That could be a downside to you. So I just took about 10 minutes or so to talk about the pros and cons of console and PC gaming, and I can tell you that this is quite a big debate for a lot of the folks out there. You're going to find people that are going to say, "Oh, PCs are awesome and consoles just suck," and you're going to have people that say, "Consoles are great and you PC gamers are a bunch of nerds," and all this other stuff. The debate's definitely out there, and we welcome you to go ahead and comment at the comment section below and tell us what you think. If you were a new gamer, if you want to talk to a friend or a family member that wants to get into gaming, what would you tell them? And what would you advise them to do? What are the pros and cons as you see it? That's really something that we want to find out from our viewers. In the next part of the series, we're going to go ahead and specifically talk about PC gaming in terms of what equipment do you need, what software is available, and where do you get your games from. We're going to be talking about that in the next part of the series, and then we're going to be moving over to consoles and showing you what's available on the market now, and what's good about them, what's bad about them, and how do you get started. And then we might go into some gear specific things. So again, this is the first of a series. We welcome you to leave your comments and suggestions for this video or for other videos at the comment section below. Please feel free to like and share and subscribe to our channel if you do like what you see and you want to see more content from us. So that's what we have for now. So I will be back shortly. This is Reclaimer from 2XP Gaming signing off.